start. I don't want to mess anything up here. Still got some quests I gotta do here. Get some resources.
We should call around to see if people know where we can scavenge.
Well, which I have no idea.
I've got people
The
working
Wild
this request
Oaks
right now.
handiwork, I don't think I'm going to be doing that one right now.
I'm on the job.
Fuel I desperately need because I only have 2 at base. So far, it's been really rough. Super rough so far. Indeed. Okay. What time is it over there? Is it past midnight for you? 9 o'clock? Man, it's 11:15 over here where I'm at. Oh, screamer! Oh, a screamer! Okay. Feel free to come back and feel free to talk again sometime. Alright, looks like
Hey neighbors,
my friend
can you
just got
get
off.
anyone to help us out?
So, now we can focus on the basics. State of the K2. I heard a lot about the game. I saw the demo and Save Your Sister and all that. Spoiler alert about that. I might get it someday, but we'll see what will happen. Oh, Feral! Okay, this is annoying. This is the second part. I'm just glad there's not more than I can handle right now. You gonna give up, Pharaoh? This zombie isn't gonna save you.
It's down!
You, Pharaoh. What you gonna do? What you gonna do, Pharaoh?
Nothing
Looks
worth
like
carrying out
the
here.
his account got back on for some reason, but I don't think it's on. Which is gonna be pretty sad. 'Cause I got it's 9 o'clock over where he's at right now, and it's quite disappointing. Wish we could have chatted more. It's been like 8 months, 9 months, maybe 10. It's been so long. It's kind of lonely. That's why I don't really talk a lot. Too bad. Too
Red
bad.
Talon's operation at Crow Lake proves one thing for sure. They are working with the government in hiding to safeguard those deemed worthy of rescue. America's a sinking ship. Red Talon's the only one with a life raft.
Sure thing, Red Talon. Sure thing. Whatever you say. Man, Red Talon. These guys never give us a break when
Something's
we're
still
talking.
lurking around.
Oh, hello, good old friend. Sure good, nice to see you again.
I knew my luck hadn't run
Sweet.
out.
Just what we've been looking for. Ooh. Imagining running into another feral again. Man, this thing has not a lot. It's broken. I can't drive it. I wish I could. I have a lot of these vehicles here that are just completely scattered all over the map. And I can't even drive them. And so far, as you can see, I don't have a whole...
I need to slow down.
How did I do that? Okay, I have no idea how I just did that. I won't complain. That made me jump, to be fair. Is this just like people hang out here? Can I loot you? Glitch, glitch, glitch. Cannot get away from the glitch. Oh.
I can't breathe. Maybe I should slow down.
The last plague heart I've destroyed was over here. Over here. I already looted it, but I already done a lot of chaos already. What's this new mission? Good. New infestations there. That's enough. That's enough chat. I'm gonna turn my mic off.
Watch out, Juggernaut!
There was one thing I forgot to mention. In this game, there's a lot of chaos. And I gotta get away from this Juggernaut. It is getting so intense right now. Barrel. I can take one. If I can escape, just imagining having 3 of those guys, and sometimes he's super unlucky. It's not a common thing. It's more like uncommon, or what do you call it? Uncommon. Either way, it's awfully crazy. These guys here.
I'm getting beat up here.
No. This is what happens all the time. You gotta avoid it. Oh, somebody help me.
Watch out for that
Somebody
barrel.
give me a hand, please. Okay, I'm here in the base.
Headshot now!
Stamina is the only issue in the game as well, as you can see. I have a heavier weapon in my loadout.
I'm starting to feel terrible. Be careful.
Mallet. I don't know how this is effective against everybody, but it does a lot of damage. And imagining going up against 4 of those things. Those are called blood ferals. And these guys here are the plague zombies. They're plagues. A bunch of plagues. And they're not, I mean, as you can see on above my radar there, that's the infestation radar. If it gets too high, I will get sick, and I will have to come over here to this infirmary and craft the cure. This is the plague cure right here. And you need about 5 plague samples for that. And this is how you get them. Killing these guys. It's not easy to do, because as you saw, again, those pharaohs and juggernauts, if you let them, they will kill you so quickly. And I barely survived just one of those guys. It gets intense. It really does. The crossbow is the quietest weapon in the game. You can even use it to get through glass without alerting noise. I don't know how that works, but it really comes in handy whenever you go scavenging for resources. As you can see at the top left there of the screen, there's 14 food, 9 medicine, 34 ammo. Doing really well on ammo. 20 bricks and 6 fuel. And this is my crew. Right here. All my people that you can find if you really wanted to. You can do these missions out and about, and if you can get lucky, you can find a really good crew to help you with the base. A lot of my people have been getting really swollen or hot with the disease. If that white bar, again, if that white bar gets all the way to the red there, that red plug thingy, I'll show you what it looks like. Right here. This is what it looks like, a plague heart. And if that reaches all the way up to the other side, there to the red, to the right there, you'll be becoming infected, and then when the time runs out, you'll die. So you need to make sure you have a plague sample, or things are gonna get really ugly for you and your crew. And you can lose your best characters, like this one here. She has programming. She can knowledge of computers and knowledge of programming. The current level, as I've been attacked by this freak. And there's so many more. There's so much more you can learn about the game, like medicine, crafting, growing a garden. So much. And again, this isn't the only map. There's 5 other maps you can play on. It's quite exciting. No. Juggernaut. No. Juggernaut. Yeah, don't, if, that car, I need that car. It's just the only thing I'm missing is fuel, and that's what I'm really having a lot of trouble with. I don't have any ammo to take that guy down. That guy, don't underestimate the juggernauts either. They may look big, but they are slow. Okay, I don't know what to do. All I have right now is the ability to run, and I'm gonna try to lure this guy away, because this guy will do a ton of damage, and he will infect you just as fast as a barrel will. And that's not all. That's not, yeah. He can't keep up with you. Yeah. Again, watch out for the yellow little human-shaped thingies on the map. Those are hordes. Again, for gamer, if you're still there. And these here are infestations. You don't want to... Those things, they are quite annoying. They're the worst. Those infestations are just going to sit there, and they're going to make the map really dangerous. And that's quite complicated itself if you don't know what you're doing. Man, this is how I usually get myself killed all the time. Just running like this. If you had a car, it's noisier. I mean, you can wake a lot of zombies up, but you can get a lot faster. You can go a lot faster with the vehicle, but by me, I don't really have the gas, and I don't really want to use the gas for the base right now, so that is going to be a lot of fun to deal with in the future as well. I gotta wait for my cooldown to call for more, so I can hunt and find what I need. Also, if you come across some of these guys here, they can spawn anywhere on the map. You gotta help them out first before you can just become friends with them.
Hey, you.
Sometimes, as you can see, you can learn about survivors. You can threaten them if you really wanted to. You can also recruit them And you can also X-list follower, which means they will follow you wherever you want them to go for a
Got
while.
anything good?
All right.
Sweet. Here's some fuel. Oh, that is a lucky find. Now I just need to find a vehicle. That one of them that's not broken. That is like this one here. This one's destroyed. I can tell. Top left there, you'll see it has gas, but it just doesn't. It needs a repair kit, and that is also again not very easy to find. You can also get them from trading, but that's again not a fun way to do it if you don't want to trade and you want to make the game a little bit more interesting. But again, you do you. This is usually how, this is how you get to make friends. You help,
I'm here,
you
hon.
start out like this, here, as I close the door in my face. It won't hold my own face. Okay. This is how you do it. Usually you just accept it and then you help them whatever you need to do. Whatever you need to, whatever they need help with.
Reaper on the way.
That is a screamer right there. Wish I could zoom in on him, but if I get too close to him, you'll know what he'll do. He'll know. He'll scream out like crazy. There's one other infected in the game that really will make this quite annoying. I've died to this thing a lot. Oh, that's a feral. That's a feral. That's a feral. That's a feral. Did it notice me? Nothing to see over here. It's a good thing she's a ninja.
I need a break.
What's going on with my camera? I'll deal with them. Distract the zombie. To me, my little feral. That's not how you...
You think you're getting up?
Oh, dang it. This is usually how I get killed. I'm almost infected already. Silent mode because I'm in stress mode. This is how I die a lot. Jump through the window. Somebody help. Somebody help.
Looks like that shut him up.
Where is he? I don't know where he is.
I can't keep this up.
Oh. As you can see, this game is not easy. This is on Lethal Zone, by the way. You can play it on easier difficulties on different settings, but I'm no wimp. I like to play on difficulty, the hardest difficulty. Show my worth. Show my strength. You tried. You tried. Come here, big guy. That's how you assassinate them. So you gotta make sure they're damaged enough so that way they go down like that. Whoa! Don't let the screamer, yeah, that's what happens when you get too close to the screamer. They can attack you pretty easily. Just from barking all over you. Get out of that. Man, one lucky screamer. Okay. Bail the area. Okay. Let's see what we gotta do. What do I gotta do again? Looks like we're going somewhere. It's cold. Going into an air contact. This is where usually you're supposed to go home, but if you're skilled enough, you can avoid infection altogether. But again, for beginners, I wouldn't recommend it. Now I'm lost where I'm supposed to be going. Where are you taking me, Missy? It was over here. Where are you going?
I'm sorry, I can't keep up with you.
Well, hurry up. I got a video to make. Some AIs these days. Let's see. What do we got here?
Is that it?
Yo, anybody looking to trade? Got
Down you go. Oh, that's knockout. This is what's good about having heavy weapons. 'Cause you can just bang, bang.
I'm just putting on the finishing touches.
They are pretty heavy though. That's the only weak side. Ooh, I did not see you. No!
This
Okay,
fever's burning me up.
now
I
you're
need some
probably
sort of
wondering what's gonna
medicine.
happen. After that 5 minutes is up, I am screwed. So I gotta run back to the base and make a cure.
I think we're done here. Shall we go?
Yes, we should go. I am so screwed if I don't get help. Okay, I just remembered I have fuel, so if there's a car, I can use that to travel. And I do have a car near the base. When these guys here bite you, it's a 60% infection rate. That's how I got infected that quickly. This guy here is the bloater. This is the guy I was talking about right here. If you get close to him, either in a vehicle or just standing next to him, he will cause the infection to rise like skyrocket. Okay. There's a vehicle here. I can use this to get back extremely quick. It's a nice vehicle. Are you gonna cause me problems? Get these guys out of here real quick, 'cause they're not gonna let me do this in peace. And hop in the vehicle. Nice. Now I can drive. Juggernaut. Yep, see these up and over.
Folks really aren't that happy at home. I mean,
I
more
know,
not
I'm
happy
trying
than
so
normal.
hard every day to try
No
and
more
help
of
you.
that.
Okay. I am also running low. I might have to, oh my gosh, I might have to go out and scavenge for some more.
Down to the last one.
Could you let me catch up?
Yes, my friend. I even have a vehicle to help transport everybody. Hop in quickly. What are you doing? I'm trying to help you. This is all I get into when I'm offline. But I need them to. They're like, nope. No, come on, lady. You want me to help you or not? This is your own life. Come on. Watch out for that loader. Come on. Quickly. Go, go, go. Oh. It feels so much better to be in a vehicle. This is not even the only vehicle either. There's a spiker, which is one of my favorites because you can kill pharaohs so easily with a spiker. It has a bunch of spikes on it, and if you drive backwards directly into them, you can kill them in one hit. Like most vehicles, this one here, it's gonna take a lot of effort to kill a pharaoh with this. Even a juggernaut. Whew. That was
Well,
very stressful.
we're here.
As you can see, that's just
Thanks,
one
I
out of the
appreciate
many
it.
missions that can
You're
pop up.
welcome.
The only way, pretty much, is to let them pop up. They pop up on their own randomly. Like, I can do this one now if I really wanted to. Which I might do that, actually. Just make up... Toolkit!
I might be carrying
Yes!
too much here.
That is going to come in handy. I'm so happy with that. Now I can go over to one of my broken vehicles of my choice and repair it. This isn't my proper choice of a vehicle because it doesn't have spikes on it. This one's more like a sporty car, and I don't mind sporty cars. I just prefer the spiked ones because they're a lot of fun. Again, I also got to worry about my fuel gauge because traveling in these long distances takes a lot of fuel. Where am I going? I can't even see that well. So many trees, so many cliffs, so many mountains. Day of the
I sure
K2
hope the air ain't contagious
is
around here.
so fun. As you can see, it's an open survival world, just like 7 Days to Die and Minecraft. You can do anything pretty much in this game. These are my newest, these are my second newest friends that I made in the game from my last stream. Bonk. Yeet, up and over. Let's see what you want. These guys before said that they were actually gonna make traps. You folks are into some weird shit, but I guess I'm in.
Pay off, baby.
That's me. That was my character who said that. It wasn't even these guys that said it. Oh, that's awkward. That's pretty awkward. Now, oh goodness me, that scared the living things out of me.
Barrel, eyes open.
No you don't. No you don't. No you don't. I killed you. Okay, I am so bailing. I am so bailing. Get me out of here. No.
To be harmful.
Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? I'm dead. Seven. I'm taking you with me. That right there is what can happen if you're not careful. This is what happens a lot. I am now beyond the zombie team. And then you spawn back at your base. I wish we can play as zombies in the game. It looks like a lot of fun. And that right there is what can happen. And I lost my toolkit too.
We'll be
Am
okay,
I right?
everybody. Fresh start tomorrow, right?
Well, that's a little bonus clip that's enough playing for me for a while, for the day. But again, that's just my luck. That happens a lot when I play. Those pharaohs, there was like 2 to like 3. Okay. Who do we got here outside the rig? Pop.
Looks like I'm empty.
Yeah. Yeah, you're sure a big boy, aren't you? You sure are a big boy. This guy is a big boy. This pistol is isn't gonna do any good. Don't mind me. I'm doing some workout. That is my luck. I'm gonna miss her. I know it sounds so weird.
Hey, if we get a few more hands working here, it sure make my life easier.
Oh, don't even remind me. Anyway, that's it for now. I hope you enjoyed my suffering. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you enjoyed it. Please feel free to let me know what you thought is below in the comments when I get this thing posted. And I hope you have a good night. And we'll catch you in the next video. Peace out. Peace out.